Try again, smartass. Try again. John Egbert. Examine room. Your name is John. As was previously mentioned, it is your birthday. A number of cakes are scattered about your room. You have a variety of interests. You have a passion for really terrible movies. You like to program computers, but you are not very good at it. You have a fondness for paranormal lore and are an aspiring amateur magician. You also like to play games sometimes. What will you do? John, quickly retrieve arms from drawer. Box.
Sorry, my turn was being whining.
Your arms are in your magic chest, Poop Lord. Remove cake from magic chest. Out of sympathy for John's perceived lack of arms, you pick up the cake for him and put it on his bed. John, quickly retrieve arms from magic chest.
What up?
You retrieve your fake arms from the chest. You use these for hilarious antics. You captcha-log them in your Sylladex. You have no idea what that actually means, though. There are other items in the chest. John, examine contents of chest. In here, you keep an array of humorous and mystical artifacts, each one a devastating weapon in the hands of a skilled magician or a cunning prankster. You are neither of these things. Among the artifacts are 2 fake arms, currently captcha-logged in your Sylladex, 1 pair of trick handcuffs, 1 stunt sword, 1 magician's hat, 1 pair of Beagle Plus glasses, several smoke pellets, several blood capsules, and 1 copy of Colonel Sassacre's daunting text of magical frivolity and practical japery, and 1 copy of Harry Anderson's Wise Guy by Mike Caveney. Some of this stuff may come in handy at some point. For now, you decide to just take some smoke pellets. John, captcha-log smoke pellets. You stow the smoke pellets on one of your captcha-log cards in your Sylladex. You still aren't totally sure what that means, but you are starting to get the hang of the vernacular at least. You have 2 empty captcha-log cards remaining. John, equip fake arms. You aren't totally sure if equip is a verb copacetic with the abstract behavioral medium in which you dwell, but you give it a try anyway. Unfortunately, you cannot access the fake arms. Their card is underneath the one you just used to captcha-log the smoke pellets. You will have to use the smoke pellets first in order to access the arms, but this is probably unadvisable since you just make your room lousy with smoke. Your Syllodex's fetch modus is currently dictated by the logic of a stacked data structure. You were never all that great with data structures, and you find the concept puzzling and mildly irritating. But with any hope, perhaps you will advance new, more practical fetch modi for your Sylladex with a little more experience. John, examine problem sleuth. John, examine problem sleuth poster.
You're doing very well, Philly.
Is it even possible to get any more hard-boiled than that? You really doubt it. This poster was one of your wisest purchases. There is a nice spot on the wall next to it. You've been meaning to hang another poster there soon. John, read note on drawer. Who's Dad?
Oh,
man.
We never casted a dad.
So we left it.
Happy birthday,
Yep.
son.
Anyway.
This note is rich with the aromas of fatherly aftershaves and colognes. Beside the note is a rolled-up poster. John, take poster.
Good enough.
Pretty great.
Another birthday artifact. You wonder what is printed on the poster. You'll need some way to hang it on your wall. John, acquire hammer and needles. They will come in handy.
Hammer and needles.
Yes.
Hammer and nails.
I am so proud.
First place the hammer into your Sylladex, but now all of your captcha-log cards are full. You wonder what will happen if you try to take the nails. You guess it doesn't hurt to try. John, take nails. You captcha-log 4 nails into the top card and push all of the artifacts down a card. The fake arms are pushed entirely out of the deck. Oh well, they're probably completely useless anyway. But you probably don't want to do that again unless you want to drop the smoke pellets and suffer the consequences. In any case, you now feel like you have gathered enough things to get down to business and do some really important stuff. The next thing you will do will probably be exceptionally meaningful. John, squawk like an imbecile and shit on your desk. This is the dumbest idea you've had in weeks. Stupid, stupid, stupid. And yet, the polished surface of your desk, it beckons. John, combine the nails and hammer. You merge the top two cards. The hammer and nail are now captcha-logged on the same card and can be used together. John, use hammer/nails on poster. You use the hammer and nails in conjunction with the card beneath it. John, nail poster to wall. You use the hammer, nails, and poster on the blank space on the wall. It's glorious, exactly what you wanted. The old man really came through this time. John, examine Con Air poster. Put the bunny back in the box. I said, put the bunny back in the box. Why couldn't you put the bunny back in the box? John, examine Deep Impact poster. Morgan Freeman's genteel, homespun mannerisms were perfect qualities for a president residing over a crisis. Oceans rise, cities fall, hope survives. Wow, films about impending apocalypse fascinate you. Plus, a black president? Now you've seen everything. John, examine calendar. You've marked your birthday, the 13th of April. Another day you marked was supposed to be the arrival for the highly touted Spur beta launch. It's been 3 days already. It's starting to become a sore subject with you. John, eat cake.
Insert hive swap reference here.
Pretty much, actually.
You are sick to death of cake. You've been eating it all day, and you have no intention of clogging your Silodex with it either. The cake stays put for now. You hear a notice from your computer. Someone is messaging you. John, examine incoming message. You pull up to your computer. This is where you spend most of your time. You decorated your desktop with some rather handsome wallpaper which you made yourself. You are really proud of it. Your desktop is also littered with various programming project files. You are so bad at programming, sometimes you wonder why you even bother with it. Your PesterChum application is flashing. Someone is trying to get in touch with you. John, open PesterChum. Only one of your chums is logged in. He's sent you a message. John, open message.
Oh, MT's about to quit.
Hmm?
Wow, wow, oh my god. Freaking dad bod, man.
Whoa! Wow, look at that.
Freaking dad. Wow, like right on time as well. Holy crap.
Alright, now I can rest my...
Rest your poor voice. I'll throw away my...
Yes.
Beautiful vocal
Please rest it.
cords.
I'll throw away my box of raisins because I don't want flies in my room.
Precious, beautiful, fragile vocal
See,
cords.
I, like a normal person, do not invite insects into my room.
A clan war? Wait, what clan war?
For a second. Let's just take a moment to...
Is he literally giving this up? Was he literally about to give this up because of a fucking Clash of Clans game?
It was not Clash of Clans, it was
ACL.
StarCraft 2. Leading.
First, I thought it was like Call of Duty Black Ops, like freaking clan wars with like, you know, snipers and crap like that. Quick scoping clan war. That's what I thought it was.
Has a file on his computer called fuck.
Tylenol did nothing.
He also has a file called
I think this is a good time to put our idle thing on use.
Hey, there we go.
Idol! John.
Wait, all.
Did they have
Doing
a
good.
thing for like each different spray?
Billy's not doing good, but he's doing good.
This is a perfect time for me to start eating my raisins.
This is a perfect time for me.
Ah!
What the fuck? I'm having a hard time understanding. Hold up, I'll be right back. Or actually, never mind. I keep forgetting that my headset
yeah,
is wireless.
Live Let's Read. This is
Vastly entertaining
something.
television.
Is it?
It's something.
Hello, welcome to whatever the heck this is supposed to be.
Hello.
We're trying. Give us a chance. Nah.
Just give me a chance. I can voice act.
Pretty much it's a fun version of what Voxus did. Not really anything that's supposed to be, like, high quality.
Yeah, basically.
Quality.
Voice act Nepeta, guys. Just give me a chance.
Just
I can
us
do it.
recording
I can be
what
the
we
part.
normally
I'll be the best.
Let's hear this. Let's hear this.
Oh boy, Mine Turtle, you came at the.
I'll be the best Nepeta. Just let me send it on.
I want to hear the Nepeta. I want to hear it. Let's see how beautiful this Nepeta is.
This stream is beautiful. Not really. Yes, it is. I just want to share the link. Somebody wanted it.
Where's the?
This is not perfect.
So wait, are people actually watching this?
I think so. I don't know.
We're
Are
trying.
people actually watching this? Are people actually watching this?
That-
Oh, so somebody is sharing it, and I'm gonna probably post it randomly.
Turtle.
Oh,
Oof.
Where is it?
Just imagine that everyone.
Wait. Where's the link to the actual thing we're streaming?
Rabbit.
hold on.
Are we just streaming on Rabbit?
No, we're streaming through YouTube right now. I'm putting in promotion on Philly's
Can I get a
server
link
because
for that?
that's all I have for my life.
I wonder if I can watch it. I wonder if I can look it up on my phone.
What happened to the box person?
Box.
So, yes.
She went to go do
we're-
something really
we're
quick.
Doing a thing. This is just absolutely wonderful.
I'm totally advertising it in one of my servers. So if anyone will actually join. Actually, I think the only people that are in that server that are here are CL, Mine Turtle, and Philly.
That was my internet.
No,
I'm
oh
sorry.
yeah, but more people.
Okay, Turtle,
Okay.
you ready for the John? You ready to be John?
Yeah.
Not that bad.
Okay,
No, it
go
is.
back to the thing, box person.
Sorry, that was
normal.
my fault.
Hey, so what sort of insane loot did you rake in today?
I got a little Monsters poster. It's so awesome. I'm going to watch it again today. The apple juice scene was so funny.
Ah, hell. That is such a coincidence. I just found an unopened container of apple juice in my closet. It is like fucking Christmas up in here.
Okay, that's fine. But I have just one question and a word of caution. Have you ever seen a movie called Little Monsters starring Howie Mandel and Fred Savage?
But the seal on the bottle is unbroken. Are you suggesting someone put piss in my apple juice at the factory?
All I'm saying is, don't you think Monster Howie Mandel has the power to do something as simple as reseal a bottle? Try using your brain, numbnuts.
Why did the fat kid or whoever drank it know what piss tasted like? I mean, his reaction was nigh instantaneous.
It was the 15th day in a row Howie Mandel peed in his juice.
Okay, I can accept that. Monster B-list celebrity douchebags are cunning and persistent pranksters. Also, Fred Savage has a really punchable face. But who cares about this? Let's stop talking about it. Did you get the beta yet?
No. Did you?
Man, I got 2 copies already. But I don't care. I'm not going to play it or anything. The game sounds boring. Did you see how it got slammed in Game Bro?
Game Bro was a joke, and we both know it.
Yeah. Your mail, maybe it's there now.
Alright.
John, look out window.
It's a
You
swing.
see the view of your yard hanging from your tree is the tire swing. And a kitty without a tire swing is like a proper gentleman without a monocle. That is to say, he can hardly be considered a terribly proper gentleman at all. And there beside your driveway is the mailbox. John, examine mailbox.
Box.
The little red arm swingy dealy thing or whatever it's called is flipped up. What the hell is that thing called anyway? You do not have the time for these semantics. The red flippy lever thing means that you have new mail, and that means the beta might be here. John, go outside and check mailbox.
Box.
You are about to hurry downstairs when you hear a car pull into the driveway. It looks like your dad has returned from the grocery store. Oh great, he's beating you to the mail. John, forget it. Check mail later. If you go downstairs to get it, he will likely monopolize hours of your time. You decide to chill out up here for a while until the dust settles. Sometimes you feel like you are trapped in this room, stuck, if you will, in a sense which possibly borders on the titular. And now your chum is pestering you again. The clockwork of friendship turns ceaselessly, operating the swilly lever dealies in of harassment in
Perpetuity.
In perpetuity. Whatever. The dude can just hold his damn horses. John, examine games on CD rack.
Man, remember
You
when games were on
put
CD?
countless man hours into this assortment of quality titles that we will not listen to. John, read Colonel Sassacre's daunting text.
Aw, man.
Wait, hold on.
Come on, we gotta have the thingy.
Oh yeah, these. We gotta have Bard
What?
Quest, which
That we will not be listening to.
Oh, but why not?
Yeah, because I'm
That
pretty
we
sure
do
Bard
not
Quest
have the
is
time
canceled.
to listen to.
Because we're going to read Colonel Sassacre's daunting.
That because we are going to read Colonel Sassacre's daunting text, whether you want to or not.
Get on,
oh
man.
boy, Problem Sleuth, which I
No, you
will be reading
not
soon.
read it.
And
You
what?
put countless hours into this assortment of quality titles that you will not be listening to. John, read Colonel Sassacre's daunting text.
I'm trying, but they won't let me.
You decide to consult with the Colonel's bottomless wisdom. Good grief, this thing is huge. It could kill a cat if you dropped it. Wink. But to really dig into this hefty book, you will have to capture log it. You are not sure if you're ready to log jam your other artifacts beneath it just yet. John, capture log fake arms again.
No.
What did you say? You don't want to clog up your... Oh, Jesus. In a momentary lapse of concentration, you accidentally capture... John, set Pester Chum's status to bully.
Bully.
You don't think the situation is quite dire enough to go all the way to rancorous, but you still feel the Pester Chum client should reflect your mood change in some way. Bully will have to do, you guess. This unsurprisingly does nothing whatsoever. Oh, right. Chum is still John.
Nice.
Am I the only one who like hears Philly just like
Perfect.
dropping lag balls?
Perfect.
Yeah, that's...
Is it there? I would say yes. Maybe you can play with TT. She's been pestering me all day about it. She's macking on me so hard all the time, I start to feel embarrassed for her. Not that I can blame her or anything.
Yes,
Was-
it is understandable because you are really attractive. I'm attracted to you.
Thank you, but I thought you weren't a homosexual.
I'm not a homosexual. Just kidding. No, I don't have it yet. My dad has the mail and I guess I have to go get it from him and see if it's there. And I've been busy spending all afternoon shitting around with my stupid Silodex. It's so frustrating.
Modus.
What?
How do you retrieve artifacts from it?
Oh, like one at a time, I guess. And if I put too much in, something falls out.
Stack?
What's yours?
Ash map. My bro taught me a few tricks. He basically knows everything and is awesome.
What the hell is that?
You should probably brush up on your data structures.
I guess.
Locate your strife specibus.
No.
Could free up a card for you. Whenever things get too hot to handle. Which is never. What do you got?
Well, I've got a hammer, but it's trapped under some arms.
Stop.
Wow.
Hammer time.
Do.
Dada.
Really suck
Yeah.
at this, don't you? Just get rid of the arms and allocate the hammer to the specibus.
How?
I don't know, just use the arms on any old thing and see if it works.
John, combine fake arms with cake. And narrator, unmute mic. You stick the fake arms in the cake on your bed. This definitely makes the cake at least 300% more hilarious, if
At
not
least.
more. You're sure Colonel Sassacre would know the precise index of elevated hilarity. John, allocate hammer to Strife Specibus.
You know you're a nerd when you mathematically calculate how funny something is.
You click on hammer kind.
Kind.
You check the back of your Strife Specibus for the kind abstratus you have in mind for it. John, select hammer.
Kind. Shovel kind.
Your Strife Specibus has been allocated with the hammer kind abstratus. The hammer has been moved from your capture log deck to your Strife deck. John, report progress to TG.
Okay, I did it.
Hammer kind.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll be the permanent allocation for your Specibus. Guess I should have mentioned that. Hope you like hammers, dude.
Yeah, that's fine, I guess. I can't imagine it's going to be all that relevant.
John, capture log Colonel's big book.
Sort of really cheesy 90s outro music.
Now that you've got some space in your Celodex to work with, you figure that you might as well start squandering it immediately. Ordinarily, this ridiculous book might be way too heavy to carry around in any practical way. You guess that maybe this is one respect in which the cards present some convenience. John, examine Game Bro magazine.
Oh boy, who's ready for some game, bro?
Bro Spurb. Why the game of the year or whatever isn't as good as some other stuff
Maybe
I
it could
like
be
that's
like
better.
John, read article.
Dave reading it in like
CL's got this.
Yeah, he has it.
Yep.
I think that'd be pretty cool.
Okay, Spurb is this game that a lot of cats seemed hella pumped up. And this beta is sitting on my desk for review, so I'm like, yeah, man, I'll write something. But I don't know. I'm like, so is this about houses or some noise? That's fine. I'm sure that's like fucking dynamite in a handbag for some bro steps. But all I'm saying is, rash anything. House or some shit. Are you ever in jeopardy getting mud on your doll's dress or whatever from busting out, and I quote, the mad stunts all wicked up ins? Oh, yo, ma, I didn't actually play this game, but I gave it 1.5 out of 5 hats to keep it real. I'd like to give a shout out to my boy Dennis, who was over the other day. We were going to chill in front of the Dark Knight, and he was so psyched of it, y'all. So this one time, he was leaning against the screen door, and the shit popped open, and the back deck was wet, and he slipped down the steps and broke his thumb on the lawn. Wasn't a long fall, but hey, I guess a thumb bone wasn't made for supporting the brunt of such a huge, useless tool against wet grass. Dark Knight, on account of Ron trucking his bowling candy-ass girth to the hospital. But it's cool. I still got another watch in me. Bro, tell Wanda. Dennis was so wasted. I mean, damn. Rating for Spurb. Out of 5 hats.
Sorry.
John, capture log Game Bro. It might have been handy if you ever need something that burns easily. John, capture log Magician's Hat. You expend your final card on the Magician's Hat. John, get funny glasses too. You don't have a free card in your Celodex. However, you are able to merge the Beagle Puss with the Magician's Hat to create a clever disguise. John, wear disguise to fool Dad. John? Who is this John you speak of? You are quite certain there has never been, nor never will be. Yeah, this is a really shitty disguise. While you are wearing the items, they remain on the card, but it is temporarily removed from the deck, thus freeing up cards beneath it. John, leave room. You exit into the hallway. On one wall hangs a picture of a fellow who sure knows how to have a laugh. A man after your own heart. You always thought he looked a lot like Michael Cera, but your dad swears on the many hollowed tombs of Egypt that it is not. You're not sure about that, though. On the other wall is one of your dad's stupid clowns. or harlequins, as he is quick to correct anyone who would venture such brazen assumption. John, go downstairs. Down the stairs we go. The accursed odor of fresh baking wafts into your newfound nostrils. Something's brewing in the kitchen. It must be the connivings of your arch nemesis, Betty Crocker, and the rich, buttery aroma of her plot stinks to high heaven. This mission is going to be more difficult than you imagined. John, admire harlequins. You check out the shelves of fanciful harlequins. Look at this fucking garbage. You hate this stuff. Funny as me, but you sure can be a real cornball. Sometimes at night you pray for burglars. John, examine fireplace. A bright orange flame flickers in the fireplace. It doesn't matter that it's April and not terribly chilly outside. In a home, a fireplace needs a fire, because that's what a fireplace is for. A fire belongs in a fireplace, damn it.
Nice.
Capsula?
Categorically.
As domestic myth of unaccountable origin holds, a home borrows the spirit of the flame for as long as it makes a guest of it. Much as the moon takes liberty with the sun's rays, the moon's an errant thief, and her pale fire she snatches from the sun. Mark Twain. You were almost certain Mark Twain said that.
Good job, Philly.
Psst, Bucky.
Good job, Box.
Bucky. Bucky.
Whoa.
Does this mean I can go to my clan war now?
No.
No! We still need you.
How much longer we got?
We started at 7, so we have we started at 7:15, so we have about 10 minutes left. So I guess we can outro off of this. I was hoping to get to the second other pester log, but
I think Box is dead.
alright, well, we could call it here if we need to.
Yeah, Box internet died.
Okay, so that's the first one in the series. Hopefully we'll actually do the rest. Mind Turtle, you need to actually be here.
I'm going to go shoot myself. Goodbye, guys.
No, it's Billy, it's okay! Anyways, yeah,
So,
thank you for your help.
everybody, have a nice night,
Yep,
and I'm leaving.
okay. Enjoy.